But I have been working through the Dream Life Journal, and one of the things that is suggested in the Dream Life Journal is to sort of think about yourself as how you're going to be in the next few years' time. And so I picked 5 years' time because that was just a little bit more tangible for me. And as we've been working through this journal, we are discovering that our joys and our passions are what leads into our desires and the things that we want out of life. And so then we're learning that we can take those desires and put them into goals that have tangible time frames and ways to achieve them. And the way that we started doing this was to write a letter to our future self. And so I'm going to read mine because I've read it almost every day since we wrote them, and it has just like fueled me up. Let me find it. Um, so and I'm gonna get into like all of my information and stuff. But earlier this week when we started this, I wrote, "Dear Sarah, look how far you've come. Your farm is flourishing. You get to ride your horses every day. Life got hard for a little while, but you handled it with grace and came out on top. You turn to God when you need support, and you stopped giving up on yourself. Being a Black Diamond leader on stage with Pam and Kay suits you well, and the world can't wait to see what you're going to do next. You know your worth, and you stand strong on your own 2 feet." And I literally have read that to myself every day since I wrote it. And it has fueled me up. And so the thing that we worked on this week in that journal was taking the things that we want to do in life and putting them into those tangible terms. And that means putting a time frame on your goal and giving yourself the process to reach your goal. Um, we also worked on writing out our dream day like it's already happening. And I've been working on that for like a week because I haven't really ever thought about an entire dream day with not having to go to work involved in it. And so I've been working on writing a dream day all week, and that has fueled me up a lot. But like the things that you're passionate about, turning that into the goals that you want for your life is going to make everything else trickle down underneath that. And so I wrote this week that my main goal is to give a TED Talk, which you have to be nominated for. So I have a lot of work to do to get to the point of having someone nominate me for a TED Talk. And so I've written out the whole process that I need to do, and all of the other parts of my life will fall underneath that because it's going to grow my social media influence. It's going to help me gain confidence. It's going to help people see me more. And so everything else, because of that one goal, is going to fall into place with that. So I got into this exercise this week of um, thinking about who you're going to be in 5 years' time and coming like ready as that person. I didn't like get ready, obviously, because I can't like do anything to my hair right now. It's just what it is. Um, but I have like my little horse right here with me that I keep on my desk because I am going to have a horse one day that I get to ride every day. Um, and I've had this since I was a kid, and I just keep it on my desk as a reminder that I am going to have a horse. I made business cards for me and for my husband because my goals include him being at home with me. He wants to teach swim lessons, so I made him a little business card with his swim lessons because we are going to have our own pool that he can do his own swim lessons from home and not have to go to work every day. He's the one working full time right now. He also is into hobbying and crafting, and so he wants to incorporate that into that too. And then I made my little business card that says that my handwriting is awful, but it says that I'm a mindset coach, TED speaker, best-selling author, and Black Diamond with our company. And What's funny to me about the journal that we're working through is that um, when Denise Walsh, who wrote it, did hers, her little business card, she's got it in the book right there. She kind of dreamed like super big and like kind of laughed about it a little bit because the first thing on here is triple black diamond leader with a little star next to it, and the little star says that it's a hypothetical rank in the company. But it was hypothetical when she wrote this book, but now people are going for that. People are on their, second and third times going, working their way up, and so it's not such a hypothetical thing anymore. And so it was interesting to me to see how you can kind of turn those thoughts into things actually happening. So the reason that I wanted to do this call was just to kind of remind everyone that you can dream, and you can dream bigger than what you think you can right now. And even if it sounds silly, even if it sounds like it's something that's not really that tangible in the moment, it's something that you can work up to. Like I think it's funny that Denise put that on her thing, and that like she took the time to write in her book that it's a hypothetical thing, and it's not anymore. Um, so we have to dream, and we have to keep our dreams in the front all the time and focus on that, and not focus on the other things that are going on. I wrote down on a sign that's right here next to my desk that says by December 2020, I'll have updated my social media content and podcast following enough to be nominated for a TED Talk. And it's right next to my desk, and I'm looking at it every day when I come in here and sit down, and I'm getting my journal out, and I'm writing these things down, and I'm still writing my dream day, and I'm reading through the Dream Life Journal. And you have to fill your cup up in the morning and just keep it there all day. And those are the ways that I've found to do that, is just having your main goal written out and displayed where you can always see it. Write down what your dream day is looking like, and update that. My dream day a year ago is a lot different than my dream day now. My dream day 5 years ago is a lot different than my dream day now. So keep updating them, and then writing those letters to yourself. I feel like I want to write like 10 more to myself, because just reading that and having encouragement from my own self has kept me fueled and fired up and on track, I guess is the right thing to say about it. Um, so I was hoping for more people that maybe wanted to share their dreams, but anybody want to share their dreams? Tamika? I know you have dreams, and I know you've done one of these type things before in person, right?
Yeah, I can't tell if Cora was gonna go.
Oh, I think she's just running around her house.
Yeah, so my biggest thing on my dream right now is to buy a vacation home in Bear Lake that we can use as like an Airbnb, but also be able to do like our own family vacations, team retreats there, and then like for our freebie giveaways for our team, just be able to like give away like a free 3-day family vacation for the people who can't afford it. So that's on mine.
That's awesome. That's fun. I would enjoy a weekend away like that. And that's on our goals too, to pay off this house when we buy our farm, but still keep this house so we can like rent it out and whatever, kind of thing. But I don't know. I'll keep it short. Like I said, in a nutshell, we have to keep dreaming, and we have to like just keep that in the front of your mind all the time. Write it down. If you don't know, I don't want to say if you don't know how to dream, but like some people don't know how to sit down and think about that aspect of their life or that far in advance, then like keep it small for what's happening with you right now. If you need to get out of your living situation, or if you need to make enough money to pay your bills right now, or whatever the case is, you can have your dream for right now, and your dream will evolve the more you evolve. Like I said before, my dream a year ago is totally different than what my dream is now. And when I joined my network marketing company, it was just to pay for my products. And now it is to work from home and build a farm and do all of these other things. So you can keep dreaming. You can dream where you are, and you can dream bigger than where you are and make it all happen. Just keep it in front of you and keep working on yourself. And that's all I'll share for tonight. Thank y'all for being on with me. Have a good night.